Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ariah, and I got the brother Sean here with me. It's from GMS Tampa Bay 12. And I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Hashem, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones. Salute to the Akim out there that push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to all the sisters as well, to the listening meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And basically, I seen that Elder Apostle Gabar, he put up the video, it looks like earlier today, regarding talking about who the Lord going to use, who the Lord is going to use to exact vengeance on our enemies. When we say our enemies, we're talking about the Hebrew Israelites, because the Hebrew Israelites has plenty of enemies on earth, chiefly the so-called white man, who are the Edomites according to the Bible. And the Lord is going to use his men of the Israelite nation to exact judgment on those heathen. All right. Yes, it says, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. The scriptures do say that, to wait upon the Lord. So it's not up to us when we're going to go ahead and exact judgment, because we don't have any power to exact judgment on the so-called white man. So-called white man has armies, militaries. We're unequipped for a battle in the flesh. But when the Lord raises up his elect, not only is he going to raise us up spiritually, but physically as well too. He's going to put his spirit on us to be weapons of war for him, because the Lord is not going to, Yahweh is not going to come down here himself and do the work. No, he's going to use man upon earth to exact the judgment. And we'll get that right there and start at that Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and 19, and it reads, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
Right, it says the portion of Jacob is not like them. Okay, not like who? These other nations. All right, because Jacob is the former of all things. Jacob's the one that starts everything. All right, it all starts with Jacob. All right, which was the last nation, the most youngest nation on the earth. All right, all trends, everything starts with Jacob. Read on.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. That's
right. Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Israel, and Jacob, his name was changed to Israel, and it's the rod of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh's inheritance. All right, going into the covenant, going into the kingdom of heaven, and the Lord of hosts, otherwise known as the Lord of armies, is his name, Yahweh of armies. That's the Lord's name. Go ahead.
There are my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms.
With who will he do this with? He's going to do this with the Israelites. He's going to destroy nations and kingdoms with Jacob or Israel. Okay? He's going to use men upon earth to destroy the wicked upon the earth. All right? That's what it's saying there. It says, with thee will I destroy nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Go on.
And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Right, he's gonna take Esau off his chariots. He's gonna break pieces of the horses. The horses represent power. Okay? So you can liken that onto, the horses and chariots, you can liken that onto his military, like his fighter jets, his MRAPs, his tanks, his Humvees, his helicopters. Okay, with us, he's gonna break those things in pieces. You think we have the power to break those things in pieces in the flesh that we possess right now? Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. It's asinine. No way. We're just feeble creatures right now. There's no way that we're a threat to Esau's army. There's no way. However, the Lord is saying is that he's going to raise us up to be able to break in pieces the horse and rider and the chariot and his rider. Okay, meaning Esau's power. Go ahead.
With thee also I will break into pieces man and woman, and with thee I will break in pieces old and young.
So he's going to break in. So with us, he's going to use us to break in pieces, whether it be man, whether it be woman, whether it be children, whether it be old, feeble men as well. We're going to be able to break them down as well. We're going to show no mercy. Alluding back over to Ezekiel, the 4th chapter. It says that slay utterly old and young. So here it's basically has the same sentiment. We'll be destroying anybody that's against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, whether you a child or whether you an old man on his deathbed. The men of the Lord will slay you. Okay, we'll destroy you. All right, and it's all going to be through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, not our own power. That's why you don't see the Israelites picking up weapons. That's why you just see us out there picking up Bibles, which is a weapon in itself, on the highways and byways. Go ahead.
The scriptures say wisdom is better than the weapons of war.
Right, it does say that.
That's how we pick up the Bibles.
Yeah, it does say that. Yeah, it's a weapon in itself. Okay, we don't pick up actual weapons and go out there and try to take down nations. We'll lose 100 times over. Okay, read on.
And with thee I will break into pieces the young man and the maid. Right.
So young men, and the maid. Okay, they may be like 10, 11, 12 years old. We'll break in pieces you too. Everybody gonna get it. If you against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Okay? You could be 12-year-old, you could be 11 years old, young woman, the maid, alright? A young man, you're gonna die by the hands of the men of the Lord. Simple as that. Go ahead.
I will also break into pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock.
Yeah, you're gonna break in pieces all these temples out here, these Christian temples, these mosques and all that. Okay? And we're gonna break up the flock as well too. Because all that is false. All that is false doctrine. And if it's not of the Lord, it's gonna get broken down. Everything, all things. That's why you can go into the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. It says all the works therein will be utterly destroyed. I forget the wording of it, but something like that. All the works therein. Okay. Skip over to the book of Micah.
Micah.
Yeah. Go back a little bit. Yeah. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5. Hold on.
Yeah. Chapter 5. I think it's like starting at verse 7. Yeah, because really, ultimately, what's going to end up happening is that the Israelites are going to be risen up, and it's really nothing you're going to be able to do to stop them. You're not going to be able to hold them back. You're not going to be able to. There's nothing. You could be the biggest, strongest bodybuilding Edomite or whatever the case may be, or Israelite. If you're a 2/3, you're not going to be able to stop the men of the Lord in that day. They're going to be upon you like white on rice. They're gonna rip you apart. Oh, let me see. Yeah, that's the verse. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 5 verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not from man, nor word from the sons of men. Right,
we're gonna be upon them like the dew upon the grass. When you wake up in the morning, you go outside, and the grass is all wet. Every inch of that grass is covered in dew. That's how we're going to be upon these other nations and the enemies of Israel. We're going to be upon them like the dew upon the grass. Go ahead.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion.
Yep.
Among the beasts of the forest.
We're going to be upon you like a lion. Yo, what did it say? Read that again, verse 8.
Verse 8. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion.
Come on.
Among the beasts of the forest. As a young man lying among the flocks of sheep.
Is that the end of that verse?
Yeah.
Con. So the Lord said we're going to be upon the Gentiles, meaning these other nations, like a young lion upon a flock of sheep. When you put a sheep in a cage with a lion, what's going to happen to that sheep? That sheep's going to get torn to pieces. You're going to see wool everywhere. It's going to be white fur and wool everywhere. Blood. It's going to get torn to pieces. It's not going to stand a chance. It's not going to stand a chance. That's what the Lord said that we're going to be like. He's likening us onto a lion, a young lion at that. A young lion ready to destroy, ready to get his first kill among the Gentiles. And you Gentiles, that's you other nations that are outside of the nation of Israel. Okay, all y'all, but chiefly you so-called white people, the Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites. Okay? And as you pass upon this, I'm sick of this traffic, bro. All this judgment. Some kind of judgment. I don't even see the judgment. Maybe someone jumped off the bridge. Call it Yabashim Yashai. But what's gonna call it? The Lord said we're gonna be upon these other nations like the dew upon the grass, like a young lion upon a sheep, bro. That's beautiful. That's not now. We can't do that shit now. We don't get the power to do that now. It's not, you know, we'll lose. The other nations got armies, military, okay? We don't have that. They got unity. We don't have that. The Lord literally has to lift us up. All right? There has to be a divine intervention in order for us to be able to do that. Go into the book of Isaiah, chapter 41. Let's start at 14. Yeah, man, the Lord is actually gonna raise his men up. This is what we're looking for. This is what
41 and 14?
Yeah. That's what we're looking for. We believe that. And that's what the scriptures is alluding to. The scriptures is alluding to a changing of the Israelites. Not really all the Israelites, but the elect specifically. The elect of Israel is going to be lifted up and raised up to be to destroy our enemies. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not thou from...
Start over again.
This is Isaiah chapter 41 and 14. Fear not thou whom Jacob and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, said the Lord.
Yeah, it says, fear not they worm Jacob. He's likening us onto a worm. That's what it says, right?
Yeah.
Fear not they worm Jacob. Meaning that we're likening onto a low creature. A worm is one of the lowest creatures, man, in the dirt. Fear not they worm Jacob. That's what we are right now. That we're likening onto a worm right now. But what's it say? Read that again. After worm.
After worm. And ye men of Israel, I will help thee, said the Lord.
Right, the Lord's going to help us. So don't fear. Don't fear what's going on out here in the world. Don't fear the state of your fellow Israelite man. Because ultimately the Lord is on our side. He's not on these other nations' sides. It may seem like he's on everybody else's side, but it's a trick. It's a trick. All right? You got to look spiritually at everything. The Lord said, fear not. He's going to help us. Read on.
And thee render, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth.
The Lord said, you're going to make us a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. In other words, he's going to make us destroyers. Okay? He's going to make us that. We're not that now. He's going to make us that. So don't worry about it. Don't worry, he says. Don't fear. The Lord's going to change us. And to a point where we're going to be indestructible. That's why you go into the book of 1 Corinthians, it talks about us getting our bodies changing in a blink of an eye, a twinkling of an eye. All right? We're going to be made incorruptible. We're going to have immortal bodies. That's all in the Bible, bro. That's actually written in the Bible. It says that we're going to have immortality. So it says he's going to make us a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Read that rest of that verse.
Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Right.
So the mountains representing these other nations, representing the governments, these high governments, okay, and the hills representing these lower governments. It says the Lord said he's gonna use the Israelites, okay, Jacob, okay, Jake is Israel, okay. He's gonna use Jacob as a new sharp threshing instrument to thresh the mountains and to beat the hills into chaff. He's going to use men upon the earth to do that. He's not going to use He's not going to use whatchamacallit. He's not going to come down here himself and do it. He's going to use us to do it. Now, if we were to get one more scripture, go into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25.
Ezekiel chapter 25.
Yeah. And we'll end it with that. Let me know when you're there. Because, man, it's all about the Israelites. The Israelites are going to get the last laugh at the end of the day through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We can't do nothing now. So, yes, men are going to be risen up upon the earth to do the Lord's bidding.
Hold on, 25.
Start at 12.
Start at 12. This is Ezekiel chapter 25 and 12. Thus said the Lord God, because thou Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus said the Lord God, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off many and beasts from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman.
Okay, go ahead.
And then they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Go ahead.
And I will lay my vengeance upon them, Edom, by the hand of my people, Israel.
You see that? So all that's going to happen, you say you're going to lay vengeance upon Edom. And not just Edom, these other nations too. But we're talking about Edom right now, who are the so-called white man who runs the earth. He's going to lay his vengeance upon Edom by who?
Israel, his people, Israel.
Khan, go ahead.
And they shall do Edom according to my anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord God.
That's right. So the Israelites are going to do according to the Lord's anger and according to the Lord's fury. Because what? We don't have enough anger in us right now to do the Lord's bidding. Okay? Hey, if you told me to go ahead and smash an Edomite baby into the wall, I couldn't do that. I don't have the heart to do that. Not now. The Lord needs to put his fury on men to do that. Men, we don't have the heart to do something like that right now. And yes, you know, I speak as a man, because ultimately what's going to end up happening is the Lord, when the time is ripe, the Lord is going to put his anger and his fury upon us. And ultimately, the only way that these bodies are going to be able to harness the Lord's anger and fury is if they're changed. Okay? Which is in a whole other chapter. But and again, it goes back into what the Lord's going to do for us. You know, and Lord willing, we'll get that in another lesson. But, you know, Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, because at the end of the day, man, you got to understand that the Lord is going to raise up men on the earth to do his bidding in that dark and gloomy day. That day is coming. And then you go see some more judgment. You know, just ruin the Edomite's day. You know, but ultimately, it's going to be men on the earth that's going to do the Lord's bidding. And Lord willing, we're part of that number. You know, you brothers out there that push these videos out, you brothers out there that are learning in truth and sincerity, trying to figure out the answers, all right, that believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, Lord willing, we're all part of that number. That day is nigh, it's close, it's near. So with that, I'm going to say, call Loyim La Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rachak Wadash, Shalom.